longer for me to take the bus down here for them to get us from the parking lot to here than it did for me to drive here.
I believe it. I do believe it.
I got here 9:15.
Okay, colors are coming by. We gotta stand.
Company G is commanded by Cadet Captain Hayden Meredith from Dallas, Texas. The first sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Matthew Southwell from Edgerton. Since the days of the American Revolution, flag bearers have been an important element in ceremonies. At the center of today's formation and bearing the national emblem and color is the United States Corps Cadets Color Guard, led by Cadet First Sergeant Joseph Alvarado from El Paso, Texas.
Regiment is commanded by Cadet Captain Terrence Shields from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. The Regimental Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Dan Riggs from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The 1st Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Juan Santiago from Winter Garden, Florida. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jason Landis from Weldon, Colorado.
Okay, this is the 3rd Regiment. Do you see the letters on there?
Company A is commanded by Cadet Captain Michael Sorrentino from Wilmington, Massachusetts.
Dana, that's the 4th
The First
Regiment.
Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kyle Volley from Golconda, Illinois.
Mike's in E4.
Company B is commanded by Cadet Captain Richard Thomas from San Antonio, Texas. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Marcus Fowler from Metuchen, New Jersey. Company C is commanded by Cadet Captain Jason Lonclo from Prairie View, Louisiana. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Sarah Flora from Yorktown, Virginia. Company D is commanded by Cadet Captain Terrence McElroy from the Bronx, New York. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Seth Wheeler from Westland, Oregon. The 2nd Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Jeffrey Chin from Plainville, Massachusetts. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major James Teskey from Carmel, Indiana. Company E is commanded by Cadet Captain Devin Boteri from Mount Bethel, Pennsylvania. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Raymond Wagner from St. Louis, Missouri.
E is 3.
I know it. But does it say 3 on there?
It says 3.
Company F is commanded by Cadet Captain James Henshaw from Troy, Michigan. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Eric Whitley from Beaverton, Oregon. Company G is commanded by Cadet Captain Joseph Cabrera from McAllen, Texas. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kyle Tuttle from San Jose, California. The 4th Regiment is commanded by Cadet Captain Thomas Olmsted from Gilbert, Arizona. The Regimental Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jeremy Meeks from Katy, Texas. The 1st Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Joy Turner from Shreveport, Louisiana. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Brian Asman from Livingston,
What does that
New
say
Jersey.
on it? Is that C4?
Company A is commanded by Cadet Captain Alexander Nixarian from Monterey Bay, California. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Mike Eklund from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Company B is commanded by Cadet Captain Matthew Gurniak from Liverpool, New York. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Zachary Radwick from Merced, California. Cadet Captain James Beebe from Portsmouth, Virginia. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Dustin Patton from St. Louis, Missouri.
Alright, I think this may be it. I hope so.
Company D is commanded by Cadet Captain Peter Balgi from Edina, Minnesota. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Matthew Lassetto from Knoxville, Tennessee. The 2nd Battalion is commanded by Cadet Captain Joshua Cody from Bow, New Hampshire. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Nathan Hedgecock from El Paso, Texas. Company E is commanded by Cadet Captain Robin Swan from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Peter Kirchhoff from Raleigh, North Carolina. Company F is commanded by Cadet Captain John Pride from North Yarmouth, Maine. The First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant James Jordan from Torrington, Connecticut.
Hello? Listen, somebody did call me, but I actually have 2 more tickets as well. So I am in Section E down at the plane, watching the review. Are you in West Point yet?
Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Army song, The Army Goes Rolling Along. Please feel free to sing along as it is played.
Let's see. Well, if you want to make you just need 2. Okay, if you can come down here to the plane, actually I only need 6. And I've got 2 more that are seated with me, and then I've got 2 more that are on the 50-yard line across the field from me. Oh. Okay, great. So just walk down the hill. And we're near Section E. We're going to be making our way over to the MacArthur statue. So if we miss each other, meet us over there. Very good. And what's your name again? Oh, Gail. Okay, very good. Okay, bye-bye.